Happy Fun Fold Friday. This is such a fun Harry Potter card, and this was for an order. So this client, this awesome friend decided that she wanted to order a card to cheer up her girlfriend because she's been very sick lately. And a couple of things she told me that she wanted was to include Bellatrix Lestrange, and she wanted like a love you, thinking of you theme, and she wanted to include the colors purple and orange, and she gave me creative free range of the card, and she wanted it to be a fun fold. So I love when I get to have creative freedom because I can just play and make up fun cards and just do fun things. And usually it turns out great, better than I expect in my head. So this was one of those. This one I think is pretty awesome. I don't remember the name of this fun fold. I did find it on YouTube because I wanted to include so many of those cute characters that you saw in the beginning of those Kindred Stamps characters. I needed it to have lots of different folds, but still be able to fold down into a regular sized card. So I went through all my papers. I had a bunch of fun wizarding papers from Echo Park. And so I just went through all of those. I picked out some house colors. I had this fun brick embossing folder from Tim Holtz. And I did my ink trick on that, where you just ink up the folder and then you run it through your machine and it actually gets the ink down into the grooves and it makes it look more 3D than it already is. That's one of my favorite embossing folders, by the way. And so I picked out what I thought would be great. I did all the little characters and colored them in, which took 2 days, but it's worth it because it turned out so cute. And so I did a paper of each of the houses, like each of their colors. And then I wanted to take you on a little journey through the way this card was and through the folds. So I started out at the train station with Harry Potter and his friends. And then I went through each of the different houses with the different characters from those houses. And then you get to the inside and there's the teachers and the bad guys and all that stuff. So this fold is very intricate. It has lots of moving parts, lots of different ways to flip through it. It's kind of like a little flip book on top of a fun fold card. And you have to tie it with a ribbon to keep it closed because it's got so many different elements. And so this, I just love that sound, sorry. So this, I wanted to make like a cool transition, and I think it kind of worked. It was my first time trying something different. So there's all the characters and then all the extra little die cuts that I did. And I wanted it to have an interactive piece. So I put Harry on a wobbler. So when you like flick his little head or his little body, he goes doing and flips back and forth just for something fun, just to bring a smile to her face because she's been very sick lately. And then of course I did the Marauders map footprints, the glasses, the scar. I have so much Harry Potter stuff because I love the Harry Potter Wizarding World. And so here's the inside where you have the library, and then you've got the floating candles. And then obviously I needed a place for her to be able to write her message. So look at, you've got all these characters. How fun is this? Isn't that so cute? And then there's the train station, platform 9 3/4. So I used the little die cut inlay to be able to set the numbers exactly center in that cute little sign. And then I put the owl up on that. And then I wanted to do matching sentiments. And each character on these stamps has a matching coordinating sentiment. It's so cool. So with Hagrid, and I wanted to do like the love thinking of you thing, but with a Hagrid thing, like giant hugs to you. I thought just that matched so perfectly and was so cute. And then of course with Moaning Myrtle, I heard you've been moaning. I hope everything is okay because she's not been feeling well. And there's the Slytherin household. And I just put some little enamel dots on there with the Slytherin colors. And there's Bellatrix, obviously prominent. My logo. And then I needed to make a cool matching envelope. And I wanted it to be like she was getting her Hogwarts letter. So I wanted to use the brown paper and then like make it all rustic looking and weathered, like it had been through a lot, and the owl that flew it there was like not very careful with it, but so it looked cool and like antiqued and old world. So I started by making that, and then I wanted to show the owl is bringing it, so I put the owl paper on the flap. And then, of course, I got to trim that off. And then here's me distressing the edges with my Distress Oxide inks from Ranger Tim Holtz. And I wanted to do every side of it, even the back side, just so it looked cool from every angle. And then I used a cool little wax seal that my sister sent me on a different craft exchange that we did. And so I added this cool little postcard feature, and that's where she can like write her name on it and make it look like she's getting like the post, like she's going to Hogwarts. And then there's the seal on it, and it has the Hogwarts seal, and you pull it out and you have the little doingy Harry Potter head. And then you've got the newspaper from the train station and the map kind of showing you where to go, even though I know that's not what it is. And here's all the houses with different characters. And there's the train platform, and then the library, and then the message board is what I call it, giant hugs to you. And then the good guys fighting the bad guys. And then you fold it all back up, and it fits perfectly into a normal sized envelope. And it's like this little book, which she said she loves the books. She loves the 6th book the most and the 5th movie the most. So I also wanted to incorporate the book theme into that. So what do you think? How do you think I did? I really, really, really enjoyed making this card, and I just know this brought a huge smile to her face. Not just because the lady that ordered it told me that, but I just felt the joy in this card. I had a really good time making this, and I hope to be making more in the future. So yeah, let me know what you think of this card, and if you are a Harry Potter fan or not, because I know you either are or you aren't, and I am. All right, love you, bye!